Not many people know about it. Yeah, they were all very interested, everybody was.
Some digger operators who noticed there was something unusual, sticking up out of all this thick mud basically, so they stopped to have a look at that.
One giant leap for mankind.
Well, if they were horse bones, it was a pretty big horse. If the dog thought he was going to take that home, he was going to have a struggle.
The mammoths were discovered at a sand and gravel quarry just south of Shrewsbury, near Condover. We think effectively that they got stuck in a depression in the ground called a kettle hole. They probably went into that to get at the water, and then probably got stuck in the mud at the bottom and either suffocated or drowned. We started off basically finding one adult mammoth, and then they found the lower jaw of another mammoth, and then another one, and then another one. So that gave us at least 4. But when we look at the bones carefully, we find that there's actually one bone which doesn't really fit with either the juvenile mammoths or the adults, so there's possibly 5. I mean, one of the great things about this is that it is almost a complete adult mammoth.
I think as soon as they saw the bones themselves, I think they sort of already realised what really was, it was something big and that was it.
And in fact, internationally they're quite important because when they came to carbon date these bones, they found that they were only 14,000 years old. Prior to that, people thought that mammoths had died out about 18,000 years ago in Britain. Initially, there was no building that was safe enough to put them in Shropshire. There was no a climate-controlled store, so they had to go to Cardiff Museum, where they had some spare space that they could look after them. And that led to a little bit of anxiety amongst the Shropshire Star and some people in the local community who thought they'd never get them back. While they were there, they also took the opportunity to make casts of these bones to make a replica. But that replica is now at the Secret Hills Discovery Centre, or Shropshire Hills Discovery Centre in Craigmills. This is actually a thoracic vertebra, so this is part of the backbone of the adult mammoth. And it was something like this that I actually found when I was on the dig all those years ago.
I've never found anything where I'm digging. Never found a thing. The professor said there's nothing in the sand and gravel, it's all in the clay that's deposited above. So, unfortunately, we never found anything. But never mind, still time.